In Malaysia, there is a small island that resembles a skull. According to legend, about 100 years ago, all the inhabitants of the village on this island disappeared without a trace in a single night. Since then, no one has dared to go there. One day, a group of young people made a bet: if they could stay on that island for one night, they would win $5,000. But they had no idea what horror awaited them there. Upon reaching the island, one girl saw a beautiful bird and followed it into the forest. Worried for her safety, the others followed. Inside the forest, they found an abandoned village that gave off a chilling vibe at first sight. The entrance to the village was blocked by a thick cable, as if warning people not to enter. However, one brave guy didn't believe in it and tore the cable down. When nothing happened, the rest entered the village as well. Kat, who was walking at the back, was overcome by an inexplicable anxiety. She had been different since childhood, sometimes sensing invisible and unexplainable things. As the sky began to darken, they found a house, cleaned it up a bit, and decided to spend the night there. At first, everything was quiet, and everyone fell asleep quickly. However, in the middle of the night, the door creaked open, and a faint, mournful crying sound was heard from the forest. Kat woke up from the sound and got up to find out where it was coming from. At that moment, she witnessed a terrifying scene. All her friends were sitting upright, motionless, with their eyes tightly shut. Kat called out to them, but none of them answered. Then, one by one, they started to lie back down. At that moment, the girl woke up in shock. It was morning. The sun was up, and her friends were packing their things as agreed, preparing to leave. They sat waiting for the boat to arrive at the shore. Just then, Kat noticed an unknown photo in her phone's gallery. The photo showed everyone lying in a row during the night. Seeing this, Kat panicked. Who secretly took this photo while everyone was asleep? From that moment on, Kat's bad feeling grew stronger, and she wanted to leave the island as soon as possible. But the boat never came. In reality, the people they bet against had intentionally delayed the boat to prank them, planning to leave the young group on the island for another day. Hearing this, the guide turned pale. He tried to contact those on the island, but there was no connection. He hurriedly wanted to send a message saying, "Do not go near the abandoned village." However, there was absolutely no signal on the island, so the youth could not receive the message. Waiting in vain for the boat, the young people were forced to return to the abandoned village to spend another night. They did not know that tonight they would come face to face with the most terrifying thing in their lives.